All right, lovely souls. We're going to talk about the truth about past love experiences. Okay? A lot of individuals currently on this planet of Earth do not know what a healthy connection is, but they know what a toxic one is. For the most part, most of us know what toxic is. There are a few people who know what healthy is, and they keep their business to themselves because they understand how treacherous many people will become to basically lower the quality of a high value quality relationship. So I'll speak from my experience. I know that I've always wanted a healthy, high vibrational, romantic situation. However, I didn't understand why I would consistently attract toxicity and things like that. One second. And I would be in the spirit of martyrdom, hoping. Where my glass? My mug at? Okay. Hoping to you know, magically attract this idea of romance if I just give myself, you know, give of myself to the point where I have nothing left, hoping they'll do the same. Only to realize this is very unhealthy. This is part of a parasitic host dynamic. For a long time, I kept attracting the same thing over and over. You know, I didn't actually understand how putting out this particular energy was attracting the same, attracting someone who was willing to show me where I was in martyrdom. So, and then I used to beat myself up when people would string me along and act like I don't want shit to do with you. And now to come find out, the same people that I walked away from, they trying to get in my good graces. They the main ones watching my channel. People from the past, the ones that were just like, she a hoe. Mm-hmm. And, you know, sexual shaming convinced me that if I was pleasing somebody the way they wanted to be pleased, I was good. But if I wanted to try something different, things like that, I was afraid of being called a hoe. And to understand that all this is how all this is set up, it is strategic. This ain't nothing new. A lot of us just been, experiencing this, thinking this is normal, thinking that, after you tried giving your heart the love it deserves, just give up, man. But no. It's a whole bunch of illusions that's having us attract a whole bunch of fuck shit. So, we're going to uncover the roots of it. And whatever you experience, specifically, you'll be able to break through it with the root of it. Okay. Because a lot of us have experienced some of the same things, but we've also experienced some different things. Alright, so we have the 10 of Swords, supported by the 7 of Pentacles. So a lot of us are used to struggle love, where we feel like if you ain't fussing and fighting to the point where you know, you're not stressed out about your lover, and you just, how can I explain this? Let me paint a picture. It's like that passion. You know, I use the example of the beautiful Spanish feminine who's throwing glass at the wall in a very beautiful villa. And then fast forward, her skin's flushed and he's just smiling and happy because they just had makeup sex. And it's like the partners feel like makeup sex is the only way to keep this relationship going. You know, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They let a lot of stuff build up and pile up to the point that they actively try to kill each other because they was really frustrated with themselves for not being honest with themselves about how they really felt. There's a great level of frustration that comes with going from partner to partner to partner, and it just seeming like relationships ain't for me. No, it ain't that relationships ain't for you. Is there's some inner work that's required to attract an ideal relationship. You know I have sacrificed aspects of myself just to be in someone's presence due to, having attracted people who use the reverse psychology of, I don't want nothing to do with you the whole time. They stalking me to be like, you still want this thing, don't you? Then, and I realized, like, wait, you wanted me this whole time? And then you just like, and then you gonna go back to acting like you don't want me to, so I'll give you my time? That is immature. Nobody got time for that shit. You gonna have fun with somebody else who's going to fulfill that fantasy. I ain't doing it with you. Not no more. The false twin flame journey, runner chaser. Tennis wars here. This is what it feels like. Imagine year after year after year after year after year. Your partner went to somebody else, now you're back together. Or if you are together for however many years you're together, your partner stepping out and got you in a third party situation. So we have in reverse, sacrifice talents and skills for others. The truth about our past loves is that we would be in denial that we were sacrificing ourselves. We felt as if we had to die for love. What about living for love? And love living in us. Instead of dying for love and love dying in us. That struggle love will have you damn near about to walk away from yourself. And a testament to yourself of how much you love yourself is if you're willing to pick the pieces back up and find who you are. Despite how difficult the process can be. Especially when you're doing soul retrieval from a person who basically manipulated you into a toxic connection, and the whole time you holding on to the illusions they taught you and told you. And a lot of us have been convinced of this. I only want this person. I have to have this person. Love says it's okay to love many, But the way we love everybody gonna be different. But the person we need to love most of all is ourselves. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The only thing I'm giving anybody is however much time I choose to give. If that's 5 minutes, that's all right. Because my time, that 5 minutes of my time is more than enough. If my presence ain't enough, honey, I done gave too much material stuff, too much energy out. And I'm keeping this for myself and my kids. And if my time, I was going to say my energy, but my time is energy. If my time and my presence ain't enough, I don't care if you call me selfish. I'm happy. Whether you like the fact that my love seems selfish, I don't care. I don't give a goddamn. Because the loves or the conditional affection that we experienced in the past told us you gotta give your all just for somebody to accept you. If I choose to wait 12 years to have sex with you, and you basically gave me money the whole time, well, that's what I choose. And if you don't like it, I don't give a good goddamn. Thank you for the money. Them fear tactics of, look what I did for you, owe me. I don't owe you shit. I'm a free sovereign being, and you chose to put money into my CashApp. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now keep it pushing. Okay? You can give me money for 30 years. And if I choose not to commit to you, I'll just choose not to commit to you. I don't feel bad about it. Not a good goddamn. Now we got the King of Swords, supported by the 8 of Cups. When you accept who you are, people who don't know how to have healthy relationships, they gonna try to act as if something wrong with that person. But then when you start gaining the love that you deserve, they gonna start trying to act like everybody else. You know, that retrograde energy. All right? They gonna try to act like they support you. No, they don't. You took your energy from them. So now they like, oh shit, you strong as shit. I didn't know you could do that with your energy. Maybe if I get you back now, you can do that for me with your energy. Because before, what I was doing with your energy, I see I could have been doing a whole lot more. You see what I'm saying? Now this is in reverse, but we're going to turn it upside down. I call all of my energy back to me, cleansed and purified. This is cleansing our psyche of any old belief systems that they told us that we have to abide by. In fact, if you decide to go out and open yourself up to meeting people, see how you feel. You know the feeling you feel when it's a good idea to do it, you know, because it's in alignment with me, or it's not a good idea to do it because this is me trying to appease to what others would say. I know, like for me personally, I normally be afraid to talk to the opposite sex or anybody I'm interested in, because I be having a whole bunch of jealous ass people looking at me and sizing me up, thinking I'm trying to take their man. I'm like, no, honey, don't nobody want your man. You don't even want your man. And then when I do, you know, set my eyes on somebody, these jealous hoes be trying to get in. So now at this point, I'm like, fuck it. If I'm interested in somebody, I'm going to say something. You know what I mean? And if it's easy to take that person ain't for me. And I learned from the experience. You know? So that is my spiel about the truth about your love past.